Yo, I'm about to show y'all the definition of what a consumer report is. Consumer report or credit report. Um, I'm on rough right now, but I'm finna go to the barber right now. But check me out. Okay, so 15 USC 1681A. This is like basically the beginning of the FCRA. So it tells you, this is like definitions. So tell you who the person is. I did the video before. When you using consumer law to speak to these consumer report agencies such as Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, you have to use the correct definition so they know you know what you're talking about. Because if they know that you don't know what you're talking about, you just copy a template online and not gonna remove the negative item that you're trying to remove, whether it be an inquiry, a charge off, bankruptcy, collection, a variation of your name, accurate address, an accurate phone number. Anything can be fixed in your consumer report. Just have to use the correct law, correct definition, correct verbiage, and it has to be a letter that hasn't been played out, because all the played out letters is not being used no more. Because back then, a long time ago, people using the Section 609 letters. Around when the time I started learning how to repair credit, and Section 609 is the disclosure law that tells the consumer report. It makes the consumer reporting companies give you all the information that you request that's in your credit file. So the credit file and consumer report are different. The consumer report is what shows when you're trying to apply for credit, and I'm going to show you that. The definition of consumer report, and the credit file is basically everything, your dispute letters, everything pertaining to you, and everything that like Equifax, Experian, or Unions has on you about your consumer report, credit file, like disputes file, this, that, and the third. That's everything in the credit file. Okay, now the definition of consumer report. Consumer report means any written, oral, or other communication of information by any consumer report agency bearing on consumer credit worthiness, credit standing, credit capacity, character, general reputation, personal characteristics, and you can read that rest on your own. So basically, a consumer report is basically, I like to use this definition because I was asking an underwriter question before I applied for funding. She told me like, I asked like what credit score you need, this, that, and third. But you know what I'm saying? She told me like the credit score don't matter, which I know. But some some institutions want you to have a certain number of credit score, and some of them don't care about your credit profile. But your credit profile matters all across the board. I think I did a video on that, or how many accounts and what type of accounts you should have in your credit profile, and you should have no negative items on your credit profile. You shouldn't have a lot of inquiries either. And your utilization should always be below 10%. So, well, I was there just rambling and shit. So a consumer report or credit report basically shows the underwriter, the person that's looking over your application to see if you can get funding. Are you able to pay this money back? And are you able to handle, and what, if you're able to pay it back, how large amount of money are you able to handle? So it goes like to this: if you got good credit profile, but your credit limit is only 2,500, then they're not going to give you. Well, I'm not going to say what they're going to give you now because I'm not an underwriter, but that's going to be your range, the 2,500 range, or it might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less. So that's why you always want to have a lot of accounts, pay your shit on time, and increase the limits every chance you get. Now, this is the exclusion section. This is a law I've used before to get things removed, but I think it's burnt out because I tried it again and they didn't remove it. So the exclusion section basically tells everyone what should be excluded from a consumer report. So I think we used this for utilization before, but we don't remove utilization anymore. And you can read it yourself, but you can use it to dispute items on a consumer report because it tells you the things that should be included and things that should be excluded from your consumer report. But if you know Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, they think they're above the law, and they kind of are because they never get arrested for the federal crime they disobey. But we have to find out new ways and new strategies to beat them. So if you need help preparing your credit, just DM me. I got free conversations. I got a free credit repair guide that'll help you get started. If not, remove all or some negative items off your consumer report. I have a free student loan deletion letter. Links in the bio. Link in the bio for everything. And yeah, any questions, just DM me.